Hi friends, welcome back. It's our happy little weekend bonus stream, and since we ended up not doing a stream on Tuesday, we're gonna be playing more Spellbreak today. We're gonna do some ranked Dominion. I'm up in gold. If you didn't watch Thursday's stream, in the middle of it, they swapped the whole way that leagues worked. It's much more competitive to rank up. In all my play between Thursday, I played a little bit more off stream Thursday evening, and then played some yesterday, and we went up one rank. We're at gold 5. So we went to gold 6 with like the recalculation thing from where we were. And then we ended up with some of our games on stream, I think on Thursday, ranking back down. We like hit UT, one of the competitive teams. Had a couple other rough games towards the end. But you know, we got back and we clawed our way perhaps up to gold 5. I mean, I think like I said this on Thursday and a couple of other times, like I think like platinum, like end of the season is kind of like where my like play level, being on console, being a little bit more of a casual player, solidly mid-tier. That's what I like to describe myself. Platinum sounds, you know, it's right in the middle, kind of between you know, bronze and legend. I'm not legendary for sure. But anyways, there are folks that are already climbing their way up to legendary. There's people that were like at the top of platinum that when they redid everything, they ended up like in diamond, and they're already ranking their way up to legend, which is bananas. Some very sweaty games for them, I'm sure. Anyways, though, I am open to playing and teaming up with viewers too today, so let me know in chat, say hi, and we can team up and play together. Even if you're in a lower rank, we'll sweat it out together. If it gets too sweaty, we can even go into unranked, and I can just play like a not main class or something, and a weird test build or something where I won't feel so bad. Playing with kind of the unranked thing. I did ask Dan Ogles, one of the developers on Twitter, what's going on with unranked, because it was supposed to have like a hidden MMR according to their matchmaking support article. Doesn't seem like that's happening. Although maybe that's the reason that last weekend when I was trying to play some unranked games, it just would go forever and never find one. I'm not sure. But let's dive into some games. How about that? Let me make sure everything is good setting wise. It looks like it is. Let me also, before we do that, I know I said let's dive into games. But before we do that, I talked about this a little bit on yesterday's stream, but let's just pop up the stream schedule for next week. The only scheduled streams for right now, we're gonna try this out for the channel. Since we're mainly playing Spellbreak, I'm personally mainly playing Spellbreak, and you know, Spellbreak seems to be what's doing the best on the channel. It's one of the, I have a few people that follow just for like Nintendo and Splatoon content, but for the most part, even those people, a lot of them play Spellbreak, so I think I'm gonna focus the channel, at least for right now. We'll try it out, see what happens. A little more on Spellbreak. I am still gonna do at least one bonus variety stream every week. It's just not gonna be scheduled the way that it has been. You know, we've been doing a variety stream on Friday and then another variety stream sometime over the weekend. I'm only probably gonna end up doing one variety stream a week. And it might not always be Splatoon. I know that some of you subscribed for Splatoon when I was playing a little bit more of that, kind of like in the end of Spellbreak Chapter 1, kind of like interim period. So if that's the case and you're only want Splatoon content, let me know. Let me know in the comments. And then, you know, I'll take that into consideration. I'll still play Splatoon sometimes. It's just there's a lot of Splatoon creators and they've been playing the game a lot more, are way better at it. So it's a little rough for me to dive into those higher ranked Splatoon games with people like that. And just also, I don't know, it's not where I don't know what to say. Not what I want to commit to doing on the channel every week. I'll say that. I do like the game. I am super excited for the Splatoon 3. I will probably be deep diving into Splatoon 3 again, the way that we did with Splatoon 2 there for a couple months on the channel. And it's still gonna be in the regular rotation. It's just not gonna be an one day every week in the regular rotation, probably, at least for now. I'm gonna try this out, because here's the thing, is this whole channel and streaming is a big side project for me, and it takes a lot of time, and I do want to create some more edited content and video for the channel, and I don't feel like I can really do that when we're committing to streaming like 4 days a week. I just don't have that much time. But so if you are interested in that, in more of like the Nintendo variety content on the channel, definitely make sure you're subscribed if you're not already. Definitely hit the bell for notifications. And I also suggest following me on Twitter. My handle's right there. And I haven't been posting a lot of the stream things on my Twitter, but I will start doing that again. But really, I think subscribing and hitting the bell on the channel is probably the best way. I have also been trying to schedule things, schedule streams on YouTube so they show up on the channel page before they happen. So that's also another way you can find out when the variety streams are gonna happen. And obviously, I will adjust to things as we go, see how it works out. And I'm always open to feedback too. So let me know what you want to see more of on the channel. But I'm letting you know that it's going to be a lot of Spellbreak because that's mainly what I'm playing and enjoying. So, so I hope that you like Spellbreak too. It's free to play. If you haven't tried it out yet, we've got a ton of videos on it. I love helping new players with the game. They're finally getting all the issues resolved with the big update that happened a couple weeks ago, which we talked about a lot on Thursday's stream, and a little bit on yesterday's stream, I think, too. There was like another, what's that yesterday? There's so many hot fixes for Spellbreak. The developers have been like really on top of things in a way that they have never been before. So I'm very optimistic about the trajectory of the game long term because they're being so responsive. Yeah, it was yesterday. So more matchmaking hot fixes yesterday. My experience in them was pretty good. My games yesterday were all mostly 5 versus 5, which I was getting a lot of 3 versus 3 before. I think some of that is a lot more people. I've been in gold for like almost a week now, I think. And I think more people are ranking up into gold. So that's part of it. But then they also just made a lot of adjustments to the matchmaking. Man, I'm like losing my voice. Hold on, let me like clear my throat and mute myself for a sec. Okay, I hope that's better. I think I sounded a little bit more like myself and less like a frog. But anyways, enough chit chat. Now, alas, it is finally time to dive into some actual Spellbreak. We can talk. I guess we could talk. I say that and then I'm like, let's let's go into the matchmaking changes. I probably should actually, rather than just because there is changes. I tweeted about it. As always, if you're not yet, follow me on Twitter because I follow all the developers and all the other creators for the game. And when there's news, I retweet it or share it in some other way. So I do all the work of sifting through all of the Twitter about Spellbreak so that you don't have to. I believe, yeah. Let me cut over to my browser. If it's set up. It's not. Of course it's not. Why would it be set up? There we go. Okay, so yeah, this was yesterday. Second hotfix on the back of yesterday's clean up some issues with matchmaking, fixed an issue where players would be put on servers in suboptimal regions, resulting in higher pings. This appears to have been most common in Europe. I've also heard some people in Asia, the Oceanic, I think, server is complaining about the same thing. I know I've seen a lot of people that I'm pretty sure they're like all in Chinese characters and Japanese people, like character names, player names, all playing on NAOS. So I think that was happening that way too. So I have seen some of the people in the Asian servers complaining that they have a harder time with this latest update getting games. So the developers, we'll get to this at the bottom. Well, you can see it at the bottom. We'll be monitoring through the weekend, adjusting further as needed next week. So I don't know. I don't know what, because the player population in Europe and Asia is lower than it is in North America. They're kind of always running into those issues where they tune the matchmaking to work for North America, and then it just doesn't seem to work for those other regions that have lower populations of players. So, you know, some of that could be fixed with marketing the game more once they get all these issues resolved. And then some of it, I feel like they might have to like create specific matchmaking rules and stuff. Oh, hey there, nothing. Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat for a couple minutes. You're playing in the Ninjala tournament. Oh, good luck. Good luck. That's exciting. Let me know how you do. I'm glad you could make it. So important note there, though, here, we'll keep reading through these patch notes. Your preferred region will still not be chosen 100% of the time. Matchmaking system can potentially put you into a different region where ping is still low enough to be playable if it cannot make a match in your preferred region within a reasonable amount of time. So if you're like select NA West, for instance, but you have a decent ping to NA East, and there's like not enough people playing or something, or not enough people with your rank playing maybe on NA West, but you have a good ping still to NA East, it might put you on an NA East game, is what that's saying. So it's like they'll try to put you in a match in your own selected region, but if it doesn't work, then they'll put you in another one just so you're not sitting in a queue forever or getting the queue to timeout. Fixed a rare matchmaking issue where BR players could sometimes end up in a match with all bots, even though a player match could be found. So that's good. Fixed an issue where sometimes player could get stuck in an infinite matchmaking queue. This was also another cause of an unbalanced team, sometimes happening to minion. So that's also good. I think that's where like some people had like an hour-long queue time and never found a game. It was supposed to time out before after 4 minutes. So now actually that time has increased. So if you go longer than 4 minutes, don't cancel out. Just keep your thing. If it went on for more than like maybe 10 minutes, I would probably just cancel and re-queue. But if it goes to like 4 or 5 or like 5-6 minutes, that's probably still within where they're still trying to find you a match. Increase how long the matchmaker waits to find an optimal 5v5 match in Ranked Dominion before it will allow a 3v3 or 4v4 match to be formed. This should increase the number of 5v5 matches, potentially at the expense of a bit more time looking for a match. So this is what we just talked about. Increase how long matchmaker waits to find a Ranked Dominion match on the same platform tier before looking for cross-play matches. This means, for example, that it will try to find exclusively console player matches before it allows a console PC cross-play match to be formed. So that's all really good. So basically, if there's enough players on your platform, in your rank, etc., to make a match, they'll make that match, and prioritize console players playing with console players, PC players plays with PC players. But you know, if there's enough people to make a match, they're gonna mush those things together the way that they have been. So and then at the bottom, we said this already, but they're going to be monitoring through the weekend and then adjusting further as needed next week. I mean, this past week, I think we had a hot fix. I think we had 3 or 4. Can't even keep track. So they're being very proactive, which is all really, really good. But I'm going to queue into a game here. We'll see how long this takes. I mostly, like I said, I was mostly getting 5v5s yesterday after this patch went live. It's not a patch, it's a server hotfix. So You don't have to install an update or anything. It just is all on the server side. But after this went live, I played some games. So we already put a match. Mostly got 5v5s. Later on in the evening yesterday, I got some my game audio is off. There we go. I got some 3v3s later on. That's what I was trying to say. 5v5s are definitely better. I feel like it's easier because the matchmaking or the rank system changes are still kind of working themselves out. One like really good player on another team can kind of throw things off when it's only a 3v3. Oh joy. I hope, is this person on my team? No. So I can look forward to getting lightning zapped. So we had a very short queue time there though. You can see with one of the hot fixes this week, it basically puts you into your team right away once you load onto this lobby island. And you can see your team right away. You can't see the enemy team names anymore though. But we found this match very fast.
The battle begins. Don't disappoint me, Breaker. Your enemies have captured the Sun Zone. The Star Zone is yours.
Lightning person looks like they're coming this way. Maybe I'll try to sneak up on their head. That didn't work. Try to kill them before they can zap me with lightning, basically.
The enemy team is pulling ahead.
It worked.
They're winning. Where's that Breaker defiance?
Oh no, I don't have Firefly yet. I just lit myself on fire for no reason. 7 more seconds till I can not hurt myself with my own firewall.
Only one.
Wind spam. Oh, wind spam. What's my favorite build to play in Dominion? So I've mostly been playing this, so I'd still play mostly like not really a support, it's kind of like an assist, maybe is what I've heard some other players call it.
Sun Zone captured.
Basically, since I'm in these really high-level lobbies, like every game, right? And they're all mostly PC players because there are not enough console players that are up this high. I try to just focus the objective a little bit more than focusing on exiles and kills. So I've been playing Rebirth, Tough, Vampiric. So it's a very like tanky build because I'm trying to like push onto points and cap them if I can, or like hold on to points until like my team can come, or just to kind of stall out time. Sometimes I even just like run around, run away from the enemy team just to kind of like pull them off the point while my team caps, stuff like that. So basically just try to stay alive as long as I as long as I can in these sweaty lobbies. But I'm still mainly just playing, like, I was playing a lot of Frost with Toxic offhand. Yeah, that's what you just said you were doing too. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Frost with Toxic offhand. And once I got up into gold, I just was really struggling with it. The lobbies got a lot harder. So I switched back to just to Dragonfire, which, you know, has been my main, like, the whole time I've been playing Spellbreak, basically. It's what I would usually play in Battle Royale. Oh man, let's try to triple cap. So with the leagues change that they did on Thursday, it's much harder to get accolades because there's now a cost for matches in gold and silver, but they're not able to update the points for accolades until they do the next like client patch. So it's pretty tough actually to rank up unless you have high exiles, and I can't really it's almost impossible for me to get high exiles in these lobbies. A good game for me is like a pretty good game for me is like 4 or 5 exiles in these lobbies because it's just tough players. But a lot of times I'm getting like, I'm lucky if I get 2 exiles in some of the games. It is sweaty. But I'm still having fun. And I feel like my gameplay has actually gotten a lot better going against all these people. Kind of have been avoiding playing a lot of these people, like mostly playing Clash or whatnot. No, I'll go this way. I'll push with my teammate, although it looks like that guy's coming here. Nice. So like, you get extra accolades for controlling all 3 zones at once. So if we can do that, I want to try to be able to do it so that we get those accolades. Get those crowns. This person is playing Chrono Stone. That's also a very tanky build. They pop their Chrono. That's my next step in my how do I survive in these lobbies. I'm gonna have to start playing Chrono. I'm kind of getting a merchant strategy down a little bit too. I usually do with this build anyways. I was doing things a little differently on Frost, but with this build, I've been pretty much focusing armor and my main gauntlet as much as I can early game. And then once I get to like 60 armor, then I will, and I am just dying over and over again here though. Talking too much and not playing. Once I get to 60 armor, then I will usually take a mana blessing, because by then I usually have it's usually like enough armor that I could get by. More armor is better, especially as there's a lot of people running Curious and Gilded. So they obviously have very high level gear kind of by the middle of the match. Person is okay. Trying to do the triple cap. We'll see if we can make it happen. Someone's over there already. Like my team is on the same page because they're also look like they're trying to get the triple cap. But the problem with that, well, we did it. At least for a sec. Oops. Ouch. I feel like I'm dying a little too much here. We're gonna lose. It's a close game though. Try to just stay alive, because I don't want to give them points. Ouch. Let me see who was hitting me there. Was that my teammate hitting me? It might have been.
Which boon do you desire?
Try to hold this point.
Is this the moment of the bitter taste of defeat? Seems my boons were not enough.
Yeah, I feel like that was an issue with holding points, because we actually have more exiles than that, I'm pretty sure. Kind of feel like I feel like it's going to take some time for some people that are used to just like dominating in battle royale games. Like, I'm going to say this person because they have almost 3,000 damage, which is a lot, along with 10 exiles, and they only got taken out twice. But it's more important if you don't have points, if you got to get 2 points and you got to hold 2 points. So if you have a person on your team and they're the best person on your team and all they're doing is focusing number of exiles and not getting and holding points, or helping at least with that, it's really tough to win. So hopefully with it being them having to also focus the objectives to get those accolades, get those crowns, so they can keep breaking up faster, that'll help teach some of those people. That was really fast. All I did was say ready and it put me in a lobby. Oh, but it's only a 4v4. I wonder why. See, I would totally have waited longer for it to add 2 more people. shows one. Maybe it's because it's an all PlayStation lobby. There's only one person. So your teammates don't show up until they load in. No, that person, well, that person could be like Xbox or Switch, I guess. So now that I have a sec, I want to look at nothing. You said you were running Gilded and Faker. I haven't really heard of anyone else running. The most people that run Gilded run Curious, and then Curious Tough Gilded is very popular because Curious gets you more scrolls. For some reason, I feel like I almost always get purple scrolls, and running this Rebirth build, Rebirth extra scrolls don't really do anything for you unless you've already triggered your Rebirth. So if you've already triggered your Rebirth in that same life, then reading a scroll will reset it. Otherwise, you will just get exiled once you reach 0 HP again. But so I feel like I almost always get unlucky and find a bunch of purple scrolls, which I don't want to read because I want to save it in case that scenario comes up. I mean, most of the time when you go into Rebirth, especially with the way that I'm using it as like a stall and delay tactic, I pretty much just end up dying anyways, but... Let's see. Oh, somebody left here. Oh no, and I'm on the uneven team. That's a bummer. Yeah, they also, developers, they said, I noticed this on Thursday, if the entire other team leaves, like I had one game that was a 3v3 and the entire other team left, and so you automatically win then, but with the since they couldn't adjust the accolades that you get, but there was a cost to enter the match, I ended up losing 500 crowns for a canceled match that just never happened. So that's kind of a bummer. They said they were aware of it though, and so it should be fixed with that update next week, or the next few weeks, they said.
Your enemies have captured the star zone.
That'll have to be like a actual client patch, not just a server thing. We can't make changes on everything on the server yet, but they're getting closer. They can do a lot. Oh no, the enemy made it over here first. Do I take out these Valguard and then hide from the enemy? And try to sneak it? Maybe that's the strategy.
Sun zone has been captured by the enemy.
Usually people capture this and then don't stick around for it. Sometimes they do. To listen closely here. They didn't.
Dominating the battlefield, I see.
Oops. He put that in his own flame wall and then stepped right into mine.
Your enemies have captured the node zone.
I should have held off on igniting that.
Take what's yours.
They're probably trying to sneak up on me. Or they're going to recall. Speaking of recall, though, I might as well recall because I have full 3.
2 objectives in enemy hands. So you wish for greater power? You were wise to come to me. Your enemy has all the objectives.
Kind of was hoping for a better fire there, but I will take... that as well.
Your enemies have the advantage.
Seems like they're all probably fighting on Moon. Yeah. Where did my team leave? Oh, I only have one teammate, I think. That's a bummer. Guess we were already down.
Have a good in mind.
Just do our best. Probably gonna lose this one too, though. It's 2v4. It's gonna be impossible. They also said, developers also said they were aware of like the issue of people leaving, so they're gonna hopefully put in some stronger penalties to prevent people from just constantly leaving matches. It hasn't been that big of a problem. If it happens, it usually happens on the lobby island, not really once you're in the game. After all the disconnection and crashing issues on console, I have not seen very many people leave once you're in game at all, actually. I don't know where they're going.
Your enemies have all zones.
Tested. I just keep barely missing my oh man. Barely missing my dragonfire. Yeah, every time I take one of them out, the other one has respawned. It's really hard when there's this uneven ping, and maybe my teammate will come join me and try to help. But like, look, they're back. Now this one's back. It's just like whack-a-mole. Where's my teammate? Did they get taken out already? No. Ran out of mana. It's a valiant effort here on my part, though. I'm doing pretty good for being this outmatched. Not point-wise, but fight-wise. I'll just focus on fights, I guess, since not much else I can do. Almost have this point capped. My firewall there. Oh, I did get the point capped.
Always happy to aid in survivance.
Or my teammate finally came and helped. Oh,
The enemy
no, they
team
took
has
it back
captured
already.
all
Hmm.
zones.
Well, that's okay. It is what it is. It's a bummer, though. At least I'll get some accolades from the capping. Gonna be me popping off exile-wise when I don't have... Oh, man. I see that and then I get blown up like that. Right. I'm still not great at a firefly. Never really used it much, to be honest, even though I played a lot of pyro. Been trying to utilize it more for movement and stuff. Movement is so important in this game mode. Yeah.
There's no despair quite like defeat.
I mean, I tried. Honestly. Oh, this is a new player. Why were they in this lobby? Am I in unranked? I shouldn't be. I guess I didn't check. Maybe it automatically put me in unranked in the beginning. I am in unranked. Dope. I guess I didn't check. I've only been playing ranked, but maybe when I restarted the game, it reset it to unranked. As you can tell by on the right hand side of the badge, it'll have your league's rank badge there if you're playing ranked. They should add it here too, like Dominion ranked, Dominion unranked. Because like it says solo there, so it should say ranked or unranked there. So hopefully they do that. I'm bummed out. I guess those could be our warm-up games. I was like, wait, why is there a level 1 player that quit? But makes sense. If you're I probably wouldn't have said that if you like when chapter 2 launched, like I wouldn't have suggested brand new players play ranked because everybody was in bronze at that point. But now that most of the higher level players have already ranked up, I would totally suggest that newer players play ranked because while there's still going to be some people that are like coming back to the game after a long time, it's mostly going to be new players. So if you want to play Dominion and you're new to the game and you're solo queuing especially, or queuing with other friends who are new to the game, definitely suggest queuing up in ranked rather than unranked, because oh, my friend the mysterious audio crackle is back. One sec, let me okay, hopefully that's better. Still don't really know what the mysterious audio crackle is, but for some reason, unplugging my microphone cables, unplugging the audio interface USB, replugging everything back together seems to fix it most of the time. Although I did do all that right before we started in hopes of avoiding it happening. guess now we'll see how long the queue time really is. I think the longest I waited yesterday was like 4 minutes. I think I've only, since the changes yesterday, I think I've only seen the timeout thing happen one time, maybe, where like you reach whatever the new maximum time is. But we'll see, I guess. What can we talk about? We can talk about, while we wait, let's talk about some other builds that people have been running. So there's so much more build diversity in chapter 2 than there has been since they introduced talents into the game back in, I think, the beta. The meta had kind of all been the same pretty much since the beta period when they introduced talents. I know there's a lot of Shadow Step toxicologists that are playing Runic Inspired. So Runic is the same that it's always been, except now it's a 4 cost. And just curious whether I don't recognize any of these names, but seeing if they were PlayStation or some other platform, just out of curiosity. So Runic gives you an extra rune charge that you can hold, and it makes your rune cooldown faster. Same that it always has. Now it's a 4 cost instead of a 3 cost though. And then Inspired pairs with that. It's almost like a damage mod that only works when you have an extra rune charge. So Inspired goes well on if you're running Runic, or if you're playing it as the Conduit class, I think are probably the 2 best uses of Inspired. So Inspired is spell damage, so only your main spell, not your sorceries, but plus 10, 12, 15, 20%, depending on how many scrolls you've read. So I've seen a lot of people playing that. Especially, like I said, Shadow Step toxicologists, but people that want to like go for really like high damage. The other thing that I've been seeing, and most of the things that I'm talking about too are, oh no, I selected stone. I'm having some joystick drift on my PlayStation controller I play with too. I'm having that same issue on Switch, but I've actually been here on the vendor screen. I've been using the D-pad buttons, and usually I forgot there. Well, I guess I'm trying out stone offhand, at least until I can find a at least until I can find a toxic gauntlet somewhere on the ground, hopefully, or from a Valguard.
Your enemies have captured the sun zone.
That may be one, actually. Oh no, that's lightning. Ooh. That I will take. No!
The enemy team is pulling ahead.
I'm gonna die.
2 zones belong to your team.
Vampiric isn't helping me much yet because they don't have scrolls in it. Could really use some Vampiric right now though. We'll just hit a shot. That will work too. Oops. Like I said, a lot of these builds are, because most of the content creators are on the more competitive end of players, the builds that the most of them talk about are also a little bit more competitive, like high damage focused. So a lot of them are also playing Curious Gilded. Curious is 2. Curious Tough is 1, and Gilded is 4. So yeah, Curious, Tough, Gilded. I pretty much run this. I've actually run this exact same build too on. I'm gonna take this spring stuff just for the upgrade, since I'm not getting very many upgrades here. Just trade points. They can go there, I'll go here. Maybe my teammate over there will be able to defend. Oh, that was this the same person with the there's a lot of people running this skin. They're almost all running stone when they have it, because stone levels it up. Oh good, my teammate took them out. Nice. But he's trying to snipe me. Ah, they got me. But we got the point, and that's what really matters right now. No, walked right into that toxic tornado.
Have a good night.
Don't really want any of that. I need armor and a better fire. Always what I want, armor and a better fire. That's nice. Lost the other one. There they are. Unfortunately, I didn't find them until they took me out. Someone's still alive somewhere here. Yes. There they are.
Always happy to aid in some violence.
Oh dear. Well, my team is winning. I'm not doing great. But you know, it's a team effort. So this might be one of those games where I end up with 0 exiles, but my team wins because I was capturing points. But I'm okay with that. I hope that when they readjust with the patch some of the accolade points, they don't just focus damage and exiles. I hope that they give like a fair number of points for focusing on the objectives too, because, you know, it's an objective-based mode.
Well done.
Where'd they go?
Sun zone successfully captured. Moon zone has been captured by.
At least I got 1 exit on there. Heal up a bit, because I don't want to recall with just 1
Moon
boon.
zone successfully captured.
I've been thinking about actually trying a thirsty build, because I have been healing more and more, because it's hard for me to, it's a little rough for me to get high exiles or even damage sometimes in these high level lobbies. Man, messed that up. I'm thinking about running Thirsty because
Your enemies have captured the Star Zone.
then at least
Which boon do you desire?
I could get potions and shields from the Valguard and heal up that way, because it's not always possible for me to get a boon recall. I'm getting chased down here. Probably shouldn't have pushed this point, but got another exile and
2 zones belong to your team.
at this point like a third cap. Kind of just want to try to push them off if I can. They have to stay a little bit out of the
Keep this up and you might just
a little bit out of the point in order to trigger the contested thing. Okay, got it. Triple catch. At least we got that. Now, let me drink a potion. Try to take out a couple more Valguard and recall for like a full reset. And hopefully, I'm still got this common fire. Hopefully, the end of the match. Nope, the match is gonna end. Entire match, common fire. We did okay though. Got 2 exiles.
my boons have served you well.
Some Clipco here. I don't know them, but it says pre-alpha tester. So in order to have that, they would have had to have played since for like almost 2 years. They're low level since release though, so they probably haven't played too much since release, but it's a lot of people that are back for Dominion. Kind of got burnt out on this person. Also a pre-alpha tester. See, so with all that and only 2 exiles, I only get 485 crowns. So it's slow going to rank up for me, because there's a 1250 crown entry cost for each match. I actually don't know if this list is comprehensive, if it's like every single accolade, but I think it's close. Spellbreak. Let me pull it up. Let me re-queue, since that might take a couple minutes, and we can look at it. So this is the progression page on the Spellbreak wiki, and if you right here click on accolades, the Battle Royale ones are there. Those I'm pretty sure are all of them for Battle Royale. Dominion, I'm not sure. So it does specify here too, like there's certain ones that are only certain leagues ranks. So like this one is gold and below for capturing his own solo. Silver and bronze, if you take out 5 outguards, you get 50 crowns. So I don't get any of these silver and bronze ones anymore. So I don't get any versus, which is a bummer. I have a lot of people take my kills. These sweaty lobbies. My teammates, I'll like work really hard, do a 1v1, then my teammate will show up at the last minute to help and they'll finish them off, which is really annoying kind of, because especially if it's on a point, you'll see here you get extra crowns for doing it on a point. That's how you, like, that's what these offensive and defensive. Offensive, if you're trying to take a point from the enemy team and you get a exile on their point, you get one of these offensive exile accolades. And if you are defending one of your own points and get an exile on the point, then you get one of these defensive ones. But otherwise, it's based on damage, how much damage you do. Damage does include the Valguard, though. I should probably, at the very least, try to focus. I don't farm very much. I do a little bit in the beginning of the match. I try to really focus capturing the very first point and then trying to get the second point for my team too, if I can. Whereas a lot of my team will cap the first point with everyone and then go farm right away. And I'm punished for that. at least right now, if I go by myself, I get this lone wolf one, which is 300, which is pretty valuable for me. Okay, close this other tabs here. Oh, we got our match. So those are the things you got to focus on in order to get accolades and get crowns and level up. Level up your rank. Let's cut back to the game now. Build wise too, as long as we're chit-chatting while we wait. A lot of new names. New to me, anyways. What other builds have I seen people run? I haven't been seeing people do tracking much. I've seen a few people try. Wellspring builds seem like they're pretty... It's people either love Wellspring or they really don't like it. I tried running it the first few days of the chapter, I think. I should probably try it again now that I feel like I have a better grasp of how things are working. I do run out of mana a lot. So it might help me. Can it boost your mana recharge rate, and then it also is like acts as a damage mod when you run out of mana and get it back. So I've been trying to, you know, manage my mana a little better, not just hold and levitate if I can. It's hard sometimes. In the heat of battle, I forget. And just blow all my mana out levitating sometimes. Trying to avoid it though. A lot of people do like Thirsty. Like I said, I should try next game maybe. I'll try Thirsty instead of Vampiric. I have seen a lot of Pyro players because Frost is so strong in Dominion. Oh, they are pushing hard for that point. Maybe I'll actually go the other way. Try to back cap. See, look, half my team is just sitting here farming bots while two of them... That's how I deal with fire chains. I just blow them up. Oh my gosh, this person that opened spam just died. Oh my gosh, it's a whole team open spammers. No.
The moon zone is yours. Your enemies have the advantage.
This is a person I already took out once. They came back. Back for more. See, this is where I just try to distract them and pull them, and look, my teammate was able to get the cap. People get like caught up in the heat of like a fight and they don't think about that. Like, oh, I gotta get him, but you really gotta stay on the point, or me or someone else is gonna get the cap. Oh, they took me out. So is Iota.
So you wish for
I've been seeing them quite a bit.
who was to come to me?
Okay, let's try to go for this third cap. Do you see the enemy just spawned back there? So maybe we'll try to be sneaky and go low. Oop, they're here somewhere. I don't see them. They're invis. They're there. Ouch. Dash right into a wall. Not what dash is meant for. I'm hitting some fireball. It's nice. I don't have any heals, which would be really nice right now. Some shields off. As soon as I get this, though, I'm gonna read this scroll. Got the triple cap one, and I think I should have gotten the lone wolf one. I'm trying to get sniped from behind here. Oh man, I need heals. Yeah, there we go.
Star Zone has been captured by the enemy.
Okay, well, I think they can have Star. We're up quite a bit, but we need to hold Sun over there. But that's pretty far for me to make it to right now. Hopefully my teammates can do it.
Star Zone captured.
I'm fine with us just keeping Star too. We just need a 2 cap. We've got a pretty healthy lead, so as long as we can hold on to 2.
Two objectives.
Whiffing all my shots. Pro gamer here. Oh no, they triple capped us.
Capture the moon zone.
Okay, they needed the crowns. We'll get it back.
The Star Zone is yours.
Oops, hit my teammate. And I stole their kill, sorry. I'll steal your scroll too. Okay, we'll go for moon here. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. I'm getting... Oh, that was just the Valguard. Okay, I'm gonna recall. Since I've got 3.
Have a good night. Two zones.
Just trading points back and capture points back and forth here. They all go cap 1, we all go cap another one.
Moon zone has
My
been
teammate took my exile. So I'll take that one. I'll take another scroll.
Star Zone successfully captured. Only one objective.
Ouch. I think I did that to myself.
Dominating a battlefield, I say. Always happy to aid in some violence.
Pretty confident we're gonna win here. I don't want to get too cocky though. We still gotta like maintain, but got a pretty healthy lead. got good teammates here too.
Stars
Not
on
familiar with any of them, but they've been pretty...
Your enemies have captured the node zone.
Make it up here. I don't have enough mana. I haven't gotten any mana buffs yet. But they get down. Of course, by the time I make it up there, they get down.
Two objectives in enemy hands.
There's still a bug with, oops. No. That was rough. That was rough. Yeah. Just
Which film do you desire?
chaos agenting. There. Like I said, at this point, it would be almost impossible for them to come back. Not totally impossible. I have had one game where I thought that, and then
The finish line is
the other
just
team like really came from behind and triple capped us, and
the star zone is yours.
but we just triple capped them. So it'd be they already had a way uphill battle to go from 0 points to and down by half. Yeah, it's a good game though. Some good fights in there. I got a decent number of exiles. Might even clip that one, record that one. Exiles aren't everything. They help though. Got over 1,000 damage. Let's see these accolades. What do I get for 1,000 damage? Pain Train. So you get an extra 200 crowns for getting over 1,000 damage. Pretty good. That's a pretty good crown haul for me. In gold. In these sweaty lobbies. We'll requeue. Let's see, what other builds have people been running? I always started to say this. So a lot of people on Pyro have been running ambidextrous builds with Frost offhand. And the only reason they were doing that is because they added immune to being frozen as to the level 1 Frost abilities. And so, because there's no more Harmony, and Frost is really strong in Dominion, and people have been, people will just pop their Flash Freeze or their Tundra on a point, and it covers basically the whole point and freezes you, or they'll push up to you and freeze you that way. If you run ambidextrous with a Frost off a hand, you're immune to that, being frozen by that. So very powerful. Especially if you are good with a Frost offhand. It's a pretty fast Q time. Ambi is a 4 cost. What have people been running with it? I've been seeing a lot of Vampiric with it. And then if you run Vampiric, Intelligent is probably your only choice. So Vampiric, when you do damage to someone's health, you get health back, and then Intelligent just makes your rune cooldown time a little lower. Intelligent isn't the greatest. Out of the Out of the one cost, I think intelligence is probably the weakest until it gets max scrolls. 25% rune cooldown time is pretty powerful, but right out of the gate, early on in the game, I don't feel like it's very strong. There is just so much build diversity, though. Which is cool. I feel like it also makes it could make the barrier to entry for new players a little more difficult also. If they're not used to thinking about that type of stuff. Like I had an idea for videos that were like make Overwatch, like make builds in Spellbreak that are the equivalent of Overwatch characters, like just with the different projectile and weapon types and different abilities and stuff. Still I should do that. I think that's a good video idea. Don't steal it. I don't think anyone, most people that would make a video like that aren't watching me, so I don't think I have to worry. Or like a lot of, like in Fortnite, you get all your abilities, extra abilities from items, really. Not really from
Star Zone has been captured by the enemy.
not really from any kind of talents or anything. They're actually adding in Overwatch 2, not in the online multiplayer, but in the PvE. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna die. But I can pull them all off. And kite.
2 zones in enemy hands.
And they're gonna look for me because they know I'm almost dead. Oops, and I took myself out. That's not what I meant to do there. that toxic cloud was meant to take them out. But I pulled them off in hopes that my team could cap. It doesn't look like that happened, but you know, maybe it would have. It doesn't look like anyone's on this point. Oh, there is one there. But I took them out. Ouch. Oh, this is the person that was chasing me, I think. It's hard to tell. There's so many people playing Valkyrie skins. Trying to level them up. Ouch. Just hoping I could get behind that flame wall and protect myself. Okay, that's Moon. Well, I don't want to go to Moon. Because there's 3 of them there. 4 of them. Well, that's my teammate. Hard to tell sometimes with the blurry behind, but... I feel like I should actually take a moment and farm? Ouch. This is all just Valguard damage? It hurts. Oh man. That was not very fruitful for me. And they're trying to triple cap us.
All 3 zones belong to the enemy team.
Where did the other Valguard from this point go? Okay, out of all that farming, all I got was a uncommon dash. Not a very good haul.
Some zones successfully captured.
I feel like I need to farm a little bit here though, because Got nothing. Ooh. Rare fire.
All the objectives in my hands.
Oh man, ran out of mana. Oh man, my teammate took that. I feel like I'm having a harder time seeing invis in this patch. Oy. Try to pull them off.
Get to it. Have a boon in mind.
It did follow me. It works. My team didn't quite get the cap there. They got close. I'll try to land back here and... Oh, my teammate got taken out. So maybe this is a bad idea. Because there's still quite a few of them here. But...
Sun zone has been captured by the enemy.
Nice. Nice. No.
Your enemies have captured the star zone.
Oh. Sometimes I have a hard time with Firefly. I think I'm higher up off the ground than what I am.
Always happy to aid in survival.
They are winning. I don't like that. We should be winning. Oh my gosh, and they're trying to triple cap us again. Okay. They have really good movement. Oh, I wanted the dragon fire. Where are they? Oh, there. They are relentless in trying to triple cap us here. I should actually, so my teammates are there. I should go try to take Star back because they're all there. Of course, then one follows me. Leave me alone. We're losing by a lot. We're just trying to like catch up here. I couldn't tell if that was my rebirth or their rebirth because I think one of the people running Valkyrie on their team is running rebirth too, I think. First exile. That's not my first exile.
Well done.
Okay, let me take out one more bot here.
Take what's yours.
And then recall. Try to run to mid a little bit so that I can... If the zones change while I'm recalling, that I can try to help where I can. I'll just go full armor,
Star zone
tank.
captured by the enemy team.
Hopefully we can... Looks like a couple people here.
2 zones belong to us.
No. Sitting in a firewall. It's bad. Bad, 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 bad. You're all here now. But, you know, I'm gonna do what I've been doing, which is running around and try to kite them and pull them off point. I'll try to tag red. Star. I can't talk. I'm running for my life here, okay? They didn't keep following me. They came back. I should have healed while I was running around. Maybe I'll do that now. We got the cat. We triple cat. Let's go. Let's go. I'm probably gonna die.
So you wish for greater power.
They're probably gonna win unless we can triple cap and actually hold it.
Two zones in enemy hands.
No.
The enemy's winning. Going to do something.
I have no scrolls. That's bad. I didn't even get any even when I did one little farming expedition. I didn't really get scrolls though. Only purple. I swear I only get purple scrolls that are of almost no use to me. Okay, if we get this one person, we can triple cap.
Your enemies can
Triple cap,
capture the
triple
star.
cap. No, they got it. They got the star again. It's like whack-a-mole. Okay, we triple cap for a second here. I'll read a scroll.
Is this the moment of victory? Your enemies
Get
have captured the
exiles
star.
while we have a point advantage. Oh dear.
The enemy team is pulling ahead.
I did take out all their
Every
shields
object
there.
under your control.
Didn't take them out, but took out all the shields. Oh my gosh, though, we're gonna win. We came back. Look at that. Look at that. That was amazing, actually.
Now that was some glorious moments.
We had some really good people on our team, though. Oh, this is a developer. I don't know who they are. Usually, most of the developers, I know quite a few of their usernames. I don't know that person's though. But that's how they have that little title underneath their name, Proletariat. That's the company that makes the game. That's exciting. That was a good one. I've had a couple games. I don't remember if that was on stream or off stream. I had another game with one of the developers the other night, with Dan Ogles, actually, who we talk about all the time since. Oh, Kyrie invited me to her party. I would actually like to play with other people, but I'm gonna keep solo queuing. Kyrie is another content creator for the game. But I believe that Kyrie is playing with voice chat and stuff, so if I can't be on comms with them while I'm streaming, because it's not family-friendly comms usually. Try to keep things pretty wholesome here on the channel, but I might join up with them later. I don't think I'm gonna stream for a whole lot longer. I was hoping we'd have some viewers or some new folks even want to come play. Kyrie is the person that we were talking about earlier. She's one of the few people that have gotten up into the diamond already. So she's also struggling to find matches because of that, I think. But if she teams up with people that are lower, like in gold, then she'll have a better chance, I think, of getting matchmaking queued with people in platinum and stuff. There's the really competitive people are in platinum. I don't know that I these lobbies are plenty sweaty for me is what I'll say for on stream. The matchmaking actually has put me in, it might be because the other people on the other team are like paired up or trioed. Up to 3 can be put with solo queue people. But we'll queue up again. We'll keep talking about builds here too. That's my new favorite hobby during queue time. I wish we could look at the talents and stuff again in game. I still have, oh, that was a really fast queue time though. What other talents have been hearing people like? There's obviously Fortitude in Dominion doesn't seem very strong. I tried to run Fortitude on Frost for a day or two, and it wasn't going that great. It would there's so much frost sniping that it does help you, but there's also just so much AoE damage and fire puddles and toxic puddles everywhere that I feel like your fortitude just getting knocked off you constantly. And so it's not like Battle Royale where someone is necessarily just gonna totally sneak up on you. Usually it depends on the map, but you usually have like an idea people are coming, like especially in this map you have a pretty good idea. You can see kind of far most places. If you're down in the sun kind of like courtyard thing, you can only see straight out, but you can still kind of see out and know when people are coming, although they could go around the side walls and stuff there. But Moon and Star on this Halcyon map, you could definitely, well, I guess I don't know that I'm a Halcyon. I'm I'm looking at the area here and saying, oh, that looks like Halcyon kind of. Actually, it looks more like Himwood because Himwood has the darker bricks than Halcyon has light bricks. But anyways, what else? Himwood, you can definitely see all the different points and when people are pushing in Himwood. Same with Bogmore. Outside of the fog makes it a little harder. And I should have just taken anything because I do actually have learned to like having like a couple rerolls, but I've been taking flight sometimes. Try that off stream, I think only. I don't think I've done it really on stream. It can be really useful. Go ahead and read a scroll here since I got to it before anybody else. We'll also take the heals. I'll leave that. See, now I'm gonna miss this cap though. I need those crowds.
Where's that flicker defiance?
It's okay. We'll cap again, I'm sure. Maybe we'll just push over here since our teammate's going that way too. Oh no, they totally juked us with their flight.
Two objectives in enemy hands.
Got him. Okay, take that cooldown off there. Pop a potion here while we walk across. Wait, is that an enemy? It is. Oh, they're trying to be sneaky. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. That is not allowed. That's the same person. I know they're very low. They're like one shot. Why did they even push so low? I think they're just delaying for this person to come back.
The sun zone is yours.
No! They were one shot! Oh my gosh, their whole team is here.
All zones under your control. Your enemies have
Just-
the advantage.
Do they? We triple capped. Or they just
Two
got
zones
one
in
back.
enemy hands.
Oh,
The enemy team
that was
is
my teammate. I think. That's not very nice. Chill. This was very frustrating. I hope that this gets fixed. So if the enemy team, if you only have 1 point and the enemy team is trying to capture your third, or your 1 point, their third, it will boot you to a spawn point instead of over your own point, which that's not fair. You're already struggling. Yeah, it was my teammate that took me out. Rude. Do better, teammate.
Sun zone successfully captured. Two objectives
Oh
in
man, they just bonked me there.
Your enemy has all the objectives.
Struggling, we're struggling. The other team has some good people on it though that I see. Try to at least cap back this one.
So it's yours.
Nice. Oh, my teammate took that from me. Oh my gosh, they're all pushing here. I feel like these people might be on comms because they feel very coordinated. In a way, my team does not.
So you wish for greater power. You were wise to come to me.
I feel like even if like 2 or 3 people are on comms, you have a big advantage. Because you can just coordinate, even just coordinating a few
Zone has
people.
been captured by the enemy. Star zone captured by the enemy team. Sun zone captured.
It's hard with stone in this tiny points. It's hard to counter. Oh my gosh. I don't want to counter that. Just let me get away from there.
Sun zones have been captured by the enemy.
No, they took me out. Awesome, it's Firefly.
Moon zone captured.
Ugh, lightning. Yeti hopscotch with the lightning. I don't think they know that maybe they haven't looked at the scoreboard recently. Like they can chill a little bit. They have double the points of us and they are triple capped, or they were until a second ago. I also should probably, I've been fighting the whole time and not farming at all. So I should probably try to farm at least a bit. but then like no one else is here. That would hurt.
The sun zone
So
is
just
the
trying to
worst.
get off. Even if they stay there and come back, they reset their cap by stepping off. Shoot, I was trying to get the toxic cloud down. Oh shoot, they got the cap. It's like 1 second too late.
Always happy to
I don't know why they're being so hungry. They're ahead, way ahead. Oh shoot, I switched to flight. Didn't mean to do that. But since I did, maybe I'll come help my teammate.
Moon zone
And they got the cap.
successfully captured. Two objectives in enemy hands. Your enemies have captured the moon zone.
Good scroll. I'll level up my vampiric. Bad about reading scrolls. That's something I need to improve with my own gameplay. I need to take little breaks to farm a little bit more and to read more scrolls to make sure I'm getting the most out of my own abilities. I'm gonna swap.
They're going to win at this rate.
Yeah, I know. They're gonna win. Thanks for the update, lady.
Star zone has been captured by the enemy.
They're probably just trying to distract us here, but we're gonna lose no matter what. They're 9 points away. When we have no points. No capture points.
Star zone captured.
So I'm gonna just mess around really. Maybe go for a defensive kill. Didn't work.
The enemy team just captured all zones.
Well, at least I helped end the pain earlier. Oh, that's a bummer. It's a 4v5. I didn't see that. Someone must have left in the lobby for them to not show up at all. Bummer. Well. So I didn't see how much damage. I did Pain Train, so I got at least 1,000 damage with Pain Train. I think. And then. So you can still like at least not lose crowns if you get above that. I feel like getting above the 1,000 damage level is really important, and capping, just capping some. Triple capping too if you can. I will queue again. I don't know if they're gonna stay on stream a whole lot longer. Oops. Forgot to select. Oh, really fast queue times though. Hopefully it's a full game. Oh, it is. Ooh, Grimjaw. Jabba Jack. I played with them with some other folks the other day. With Kyrie, I'm pretty sure. Some good teammates here. Puff City is usually... They usually take me out a lot. Fluffin' nudes is good. So we should get a strong team. So my struggle when I play with a bunch of strong players is it's hard for me to get exiles in. They tend to take my exiles. Or I'm like the bait to draw people off. Points or whatever, but it's fine. I'm fine playing that role. I wish the game rewarded me for it a little bit better.
The battle begins. Don't disappoint me, Breaker.
We're in Halcyon. I don't think we've gotten Dust Pool at all today. It's weird how the maps kind of cycle. I feel like you get stuck on one map. Like we played like what? Quite a few games in not Dust Pool. Dust Pool is what we didn't play at all.
Moon Zone has been captured by the enemy.
Oh gosh. Totally blanking on the name.
The Star Zone is yours.
That's okay. It'll come to me. We played a few games of Himwood.
You have the advantage.
Bogmore. That's what I couldn't think of. 1 second too late to get the cap for that.
Get to it.
Oh well.
The Moon Zone is yours.
What's over here? Frost Gauntlet. I like to tag things for people. Uh-oh, people are trying to steal this back. Go fight. Go fight for it. No!
2 zones in enemy hands.
No!
3 objectives all lost.
I ran into my... Oh, they're doing some squats.
Which moon do you desire? They're winning. Where's that Breaker to find? Star Zone successfully captured.
I don't know any of the people on the other team, but they also seem pretty sweaty. We're catching up. They were ahead there for a bit.
Another objective. Well done. Your enemies have the advantage.
Go back into the firewall. Nope. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I have no heals. Shoot. Grab this.
Two objectives in enemy hands.
That. Take this. They only have one boom. They don't want to recall. So maybe I'll heal and go take out these Valguard. I'll take care of cookies. So yeah, this is some sweaty folks. I Every game is a sweaty game here in gold, though. To be honest.
All 3 zones belong to the enemy team.
Oh no.
They're winning. Where's that breaker defiance?
I don't think anyone's here, so I think I'm pretty safe to cap unless they're hiding, which they could be. Youch.
Some zone successful captured.
Another rebirth player.
2 zones belong to your team.
You gotta stay on the point if you want to cap it. I'll play here all day. Hey, at least I got my triple boon, right?
So you wish for greater power? You were wise to come to me.
I need... bad choices. I need a better fire. Honestly, I think I should maybe stay here and try to hold this point. Maybe? I don't know. Maximum scrolls. That almost never happens for me.
2
Maybe
zones
not,
in
though.
enemy hands.
Seems like everyone is there. So maybe I push star? They're all just fighting mid. Now they're all on star. So maybe I go moon? They probably wiped whoever was trying to push star and then do this. Cap with our teammate. Hopefully we can get this before the enemy. Oh, see, my teammate kited them off and we capped the point. Hold it. Tag. Oh dear.
Have a boon in mind.
Okay, yes, I need a better fire. Nice, my teammate landed back there. Okay, we're probably gonna lose it again. Shoot, they're gonna triple cap.
2 objectives in enemy hands. All the objectives in enemy hands.
Oh man, I popped that way like a couple seconds too soon. Nice, nice.
Moon zone successfully captured.
See one of them that way.
Well done.
Oh, lightning. Oh, this has to be Yeti hopscotch, right? Oh
Always
no,
happy to aid in
I clicked the wrong thing. A joystick drift. It's frustrating. Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to Sun. I don't know if anyone is over here. Yep. Yep, there is. They've got it for me. Oh my goodness.
Which boon do you desire?
We can hold two. we've got it. If we can win fights, we're good. But the problem, I guess, is holding it winning fight. Seems like we're struggling to do that. Which is why I was trying to get that third point for us. Ouch. We can win fights here and hold. We're good. Oh no, they took it. There's only one of them now. For now. It's a very close game. Someone from my team was able to go get Sun too. Puff City, it looks like maybe. This is very good for us. Nice, nice. Rebirth. Yeah, I'll try to go here. Because we can, even if it just draws them and distracts them now, if we can hold out for 20 seconds. Ooh, and ooh, nice, we triple capped. I think we got this. Back from behind. Stay alive now. That was a good game. That was a good game. It was tough. I mean, but here's what you know, it's actually, I'm shocked that Take Your Cookies is a very good player. I'm kind of surprised their exiles are so low, but it's probably hard to get when you have people 15 and 14. It is I'm gonna clip that for myself to, I like to look back at my, I guess I'm streaming, so I can always look back at my other one too, but it's good to have good gameplay. The quality when I actually cap it too through the PlayStation is way higher than the YouTube quality. I don't think I didn't get up to that 1,000 damage. I didn't farm enough, I don't think. Yeah, that's a bummer. I'm not great about farming. It's not my favorite thing. I feel like there's a happy balance that you've got to find with it. You got to find like what the right level is. There's some people that are farming way too much. Like, I don't, was it might have been on the Reddit or somewhere else. It was like a bunch of, I think maybe newer players, and they had gotten some of the ascending outfits that you have to level up with damage, and they said, oh yeah, I just ignore the objectives and just farm bots the whole time for damage. And I was like, oh my gosh, I hope you're doing that in unranked at least, because your poor teammates. But I think there's people, even someone with like the content creators and not really competitive folks, because competitive folks like are tuned in on like what they have to do to win, but some of the other content creators who are like amazing battle royale players come into this mode, and I think they maybe like over farm both the bots and other players and just ignore the objectives. I'll do one more. We'll probably call it a stream after that though. I got some stuff I gotta do. I'm supposed to play another game with a friend a little bit later. very fast queue times here. Oh my gosh. Oh, and we ended up on pretty much the same team. Oh, we got some of the teams swapped around, but nice. Puff City was a really good teammate. They were the ones that I think when got Sun at the end, which was, I think, really clutch, because every exile we were getting in those big fights at the end then was an extra point for us. And it was still pretty close. It was like what was it, 142 to 149? So it was still pretty close. I think these are, otherwise, it's probably mostly the same people. Everybody probably hit Q at the same time. Finish the match, hit Q again, and we all ended up in the same lobby. So maybe Q sniping does work. I know some of the competitive folks, I don't think anybody tried again yesterday after yesterday's matchmaking changes. So on Thursday, after the league's update, some people, the competitive folks, were having trouble Q sniping each other. But some of them might have to do too with like just a bunch of people are at different ranks. Some people kind of gave up on the rank grind until the update came out, so they were like only silver or gold, and they had teammates, you know, who were like up in diamond and high platinum and stuff. So it might have been some of that type of stuff. Hopefully it all works itself out. Like I said in the beginning, like developers have been very proactive and responsive about trying to make things work, you know, updating, communicating, making hot fixes every single day or every other day, multiple times a week, which we, you know, in all of chapter 1, while there was some, like, they tried to put skill-based matchmaking into the game, and then they had some issues with it, so they had to take it out. So then we just got a level split at level 23 mage rank for the entire chapter. And other than that, we only got one mid-chapter patch, which didn't really do much. It was kind of just a bug fix patch. And we've already gotten a big bug fix patch and a balance change and like 3 different matchmaking hot fixes and a total change of the league's ranks. Like we've already gotten that in two-ish weeks since release, so. Oh man, I was hoping that would hit at least one of them.
2 objectives in enemy hands. Your enemies have the advantage.
This person has very good movement, but not quite good enough.
The enemy team is pulling ahead.
Yep. Shh. Hopefully I didn't take out my teammate. I may have. I don't know, they died, but it might have been the other person that took them out. Hopefully. It doesn't say my name in the feed. But there is kind of some bugs with the exile feed though. No chrono yet. We'll see how things go. I might have to become a chrono gamer. I said that half jokingly earlier. Only half joking. We'll see. It is the only, like, oh, I'll take this back instead. I do prefer dash. Dash is better in fights. Flight is better to move between. You're very vulnerable floating up there. Oh, that ignite should have healed you. Go into the zone. Go into the zone. Touch it. Touch it. They're just trying to distract, I'm pretty sure. And then we're kind of falling for the bait here, because there should not be 2 of us trying to take out one random frost sniper this early in the game. I'm gonna go. I might get sniped in the back, but. invis person here. Oh, back up into the flame wall. Back up into the flame wall. Do it. Do it. Let me hit some fireballs here. Oh man, I wish I could have gotten a heal off or something.
2 zones and enemy hands.
Okay, at least we held a point. Let me go try to, well, let me drink something so I have a little bit of health. Try to take up another Vanguard if I can, just to get to 3 booms. Ouch. Somehow took out myself there. I think what actually happened is they stone slammed through my firewall, but it counted as self-kill for some reason. That's a bummer too, because otherwise I would have gotten an extra boom charge from them taking me out. There's a lot going on. This is a sweaty game. They're all sweaty games here in gold ranked. I say that. I said that a lot, but it's so true. It's very vulnerable to read scrolls like out here in the middle of a map. For the Vanguard to get you, for the enemy team to get you. Let's take all that. That. What are you doing? Oh man. Oh, the capped. Shoot. Triggered my...
2 zones belong to your team. Dominating the battle.
Oh, I was trying to pop them with that dragon fire, but didn't get it.
A wise choice.
Tough choice here. I think I just go for fire though.
Your enemies have captured the
I still don't know. I should try to check the wiki page again. I haven't checked in a
2
while.
zones and enemy
There wasn't anything on the elemental combinations thing there about... I don't know how much with Dragonfire, like, leveling up both gauntlets does
Only 1 objective.
in terms of damage numbers and stuff. I'm very curious about that, because it would actually really affect my my merchant strategy.
Zones are captured by the enemy team.
This is a tight game.
The enemy team is pulling ahead. 2 objectives in enemy hands.
Ouch! Man, that boulder really hurt.
Another objective. Well done.
Kind of just need to... It's so close that, like, if I can't cap a point, I kind of just need to play to preserve my life, because I don't want to just feed. Hopefully we can get this triple cap off, though. Nice.
The entire map is yours, Rick.
Now, other stronger teammates. Go off. Papa, this is your chance. Ouch. Oh, they double firewalled me. I think that's what happened. They all landed there. They can have it. We got enough of a lead out of that we're good. The strategy works. If I can't outfight people, I can out-strategize them. That's where my strength in this game mode is right now in these sweaty lobbies. They all left. Because they have to. So they're in a point now where they have to push points. Because there's no way they can win just based on kills. So they have to all spread out and play like that. But we don't. So, like, I'm totally fine. Ending up on the scorecard with my... That was a pretty close exchange, actually. We almost got it. Come get me. Come distract me. We're gonna win in 1 second. They got me. I kind of wish they wouldn't have, because, you know, I probably already got eggs on the loft, but it's fine. 5, that's not that bad. 3 and 5 isn't that bad for my type of, like, gameplay here. That was actually a good game, too. What is my... Curious what my assists are. 6 assists. Fortunately, you don't get any accolades for assists. I did make it over the 1,000 damage threshold. So hopefully we got some decent crowns. It's okay. It's not great. How close are we to 4? 500 away. Maybe we'll do one more. I know that I said that was likely our last game, but let's do one more and hopefully we win and rank up to gold 4. I feel like I'm in a good I'm in a good rhythm. I'm very comfortable with like what my limitations against these people are. Which wasn't the case. Like it can be like a big mind like game, or like really mess up with your mental part of your game to just get taken out over and over and over again. I've kind of come to peace with it, working around it. I'm trying not to feed. Like, I don't, if I can, it's good to, like, 5 is probably the most times you want to get taken out in the course of a match. You want to do it strategically. I do also want to, like, I'm pretty sure that the developers, I know based on like their initial vision for leagues that they were considering this. I hope that the more competitive part of the community tends to also be all the people who have been playing the game for a really long time, all the people who stream for the most part, the more popular ones. There's not anyone that plays this game very casually that has a large audience. So I want to make sure like that my voice is heard and like, you know, like, and other casual players are heard, in that like there's other play styles than just high damage and high exiles. So I want to make sure that they also focus that in the ranked, like in the accolades and stuff. Like if they took away like the capture accolades, I'd be personally really upset, because it's an objective based mode. You shouldn't only get points for winning and winning. It's debatable. It sounds like they are actually going to increase the amount of points you get for winning, which I guess would help, because like I guess I don't care so much about like the other accolades if I got a bunch just for winning, but then it doesn't feel fair for the people that can do a bunch of damage and get a high number of exiles to then be able to rank up above me when I'm just playing in very different playstyle. I also don't know how healthy it is. Like, it could make the game become more toxic if all you focus is damage and exiles. Like, ranked modes do tend to make games more toxic. But I don't know. So I will probably post something on Reddit or something, or on the game feedback on Discord. Although I don't know, that seems a little bit like a I'm sure that someone reads through all that. I don't know that all of them all read through all that. Whereas like I'm pretty sure that they look at every post on Reddit, at least like Dan and Jesse. Or if I tag Dan and Jesse, post it on Reddit and tag Dan and Jesse on Twitter, I'm positive that they will read it. Because they usually will respond back to me or like things and stuff. So they're very receptive and engaged with the community in that way. It also does help that I know that Dan and Jesse are themselves on the slightly more casual end of the player base. Ooh, I need this. That is a clutch find. Early match.
The advantage is yours.
I got frozen.
They're looting. Where's that breaker
I think they're trying to hide and recall.
2 zones belong to your team.
They're probably gonna toxic slap me here around the corner. I will fireball slap them instead. Yeah, I can even backcap me here. That's ambitious. I'll drink a potion while I do it. Just in case. Ouch, ouch. Well, it was an effort. Oh dear. The people that were our teammates are now the enemy. We are winning against them though. I'm not super familiar with most of my team here. Knight, I think I've seen. LK Verse, I think I've seen. But just like seeing their name, don't really know who they are.
Two zones in enemy hands.
Uh-oh. Kinda gotta get this.
Only one objective
trying to get scrolls before I forget. Your magic does not affect me in this state. Oh dear.
Which phone do you desire?
What do we do? I need... It's so hard to turn down a leggy. Oh man, what do these do? No! No! It grabbed wolf's blood. No! That's the last thing that I wanted. I went from... I don't even remember what I had actually, but the last thing I want is a wolf's blood. Featherfall is better than wolf's blood. Shoot. Oh gosh. I mean, it was kind of useful right there to see them, but... Shoot.
Another objective. Well done.
I'm like the ultimate troll build here. It's like wolf's blood, rebirth. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe I got stinking wolf's blood on accident.
You were wise to come to me.
I guess it does help if I'm gonna actually like troll and try to kite people. It does let them know where I am. They were already like, Happy makes questionable choices. He runs rebirth. But I'm okay with that. I don't care what people think, really. Maybe like a bit, but not too much. See, the problem we're at now... Oh shoot, I still have stupid false bud. The problem with where we're at now is they have all the points, so unless we're hard pushing their other points, they... Honestly, I'm just gonna downgrade and take that instead. Just can't even move without a dash.
Your enemies have the advantage. The enemy team is
Grimjaw, or whatever, I forget what his name is. With the lightning, ouch. See, what sucks about that too is me having to grab that common dash is I lose the higher level thing that I had. So I lose that progression.
Your enemies are falling back. Two objectives
Shoot.
in enemy hands.
They tied it up. We were ahead for a while there.
They're winning. Where's that break? Your enemies have the advantage. Always happy to aid in some violence. A wise choice. Only one objective left. Get to it.
See, they're just winning fights here too because we have 2 zones and they only have 1. So we really just need to win fights? there more fights? Yeah, ran out of mana at the worst possible time there. Yeah, dashed forward and zapped me with Toxic. Oh, this common dash. That was like the worst mistake ever to grab that wolf's blood. I need to not use the thumbstick for that screen. We're tied up.
Where's that burger to find it?
Ouch. Cap. So close. Nice. They'll probably get it back, but we can hold it even for a bit. Ouch. Ouch.
You were wise to come to me.
Okay, nice. I actually have really good teammates here. This is a tough game. All of the best players from all of the other matches we played here are all on the other team now. Nice. That was really nice, actually.
Your enemies have the advantage.
Come on, cap. Oh, they took back Moon. No.
Moon Zone has been captured by the enemy. Only one objective left. Get to it.
Victory. That was so close, though. Oh my gosh. These were all really good games with them.
My boons have served you well.
Oops. I like to see my assists too. That was very close. That was a good game. These were all really good games. Towards the end, super sweaty, super competitive. Managed to eke out the wins on almost all of them though, right? We beat it to gold 4. Just barely. But we did it. It's awesome. I think I just got to gold 5 yesterday, so I wasn't too far along into it, so a successful stream. With the shop updated. We'll check that out really quick before we go. This was yesterday's. Let's see if you want to do a sea shanty river dance. There you go. You got 1 second till the shop rolls over to buy it. These are new. I already owned most of these because I have bought quite a few emotes, but this is a pack for $19 for 8 emotes, which is a pretty good deal. It's like all the different emotions, like shocked, facepalm. So I think they have a couple of these emote packs that they are gonna do. They'll be rotating through the shop. Ooh, this I have seen a preview image of, but this is the first time it's been in the shop. So it's like a toxicologist, a little bit of like kawaii. Got the half-shaved head. They have this back bling. You can buy even though it's a bundle, you'll see on the right hand, you can buy the individual things separately if you're not interested in the outfit, but you do want. It's actually a cool variation on just the toxic afterglow and cloudburst. I like the kind of lightning, pink lightning. Obviously goes with her hair too. Kind of the same toxicologist bottles that like the toxic class skin I think has on some of it, and the toxic emote, legendary emote, if you level up your toxic class to 20. Got kind of some armor, some punk vibes with the spikes and stuff too. It's a really cool one. A little bit of a steampunk almost kind of thing going on with the goggles. Though I guess if you are playing with poison, you do want to make sure you have eye protection. Doesn't totally make sense because there are no guns that we know of in this universe, but maybe there are. I do like the coloring on this one. I like this. I like these ponytail ones too. There's a couple that have the long ponytails like that. I don't actually own any of them though. Anyways, let me shimmy back up to my desk here. One sec. Cut over to our schedule again. We talked about this at the beginning of the stream, but in case you missed that part or you just joined us more recently, this is the schedule for next week. So trying something out this next week. I'm only gonna schedule the Spellbreak streams, which is what I said I was gonna do when I first changed the schedule, like maybe in February. I don't remember when that was, end of January, early February. Sometime around there. So I'm only going to do Spellbreak on Tuesday and Thursday. And then I'm going to say for next week, we're going to try doing one other bonus and variety stream. So it might be a weekend one. Who knows? I might be in the mood to play and do an extra one than that, but it's going to be just that. They're going to be bonus, and they're going to be weekend. I will do at least one other variety bonus and weekend stream every week, though. I will commit to at least doing that. And if it's not during the week, it will be like... It most likely will, if I only do one and I don't do anything else, it will be on the weekend, because I know there's some viewers that are only able to join us on the weekend streams just because of timing. But these Tuesday, Thursday streams, more Spellbreak. We're going to continue playing a lot of Dominion ranked. On Tuesday stream, I probably will take a little break from Dominion for part of this stream and do all the story quests for this week. There's actually some, we didn't even talk about it. Oh my gosh. So once you complete the third story quest for this week, actually I think it works before then, but they changed how the elemental shrines work a little bit. It's not revealed to you until the third one of the week, so I won't reveal it here. But if you go to an elemental shrine that's not your classes, something interesting may happen. That's what I'll say. If you activate it, you got to activate it the same way you have been activating the last couple weeks. You got to take out all the brittle stones there that are growing on it, and I don't think you have to actually take out the other NPC characters if those still show up. I actually don't know because I haven't done it yet. We're gonna do it on Tuesday. We're also gonna play. Nobody joined us. We had nothing came in for a little bit at the beginning, but they were busy playing in a tournament in Njala, but we didn't have anybody else join us for the stream. But I am always, I think, gonna, for the foreseeable future, gonna be open to playing with viewers too. So if you want to get into some Dominion matches, if you're having trouble finding some matches, or if you just want to try playing with other people, let's play. But you got to join us for the streams to do that. So hit subscribe, hit the bell for notifications for when we go live. Here's our schedule though: 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2100 UTC, Tuesday and Thursday. We're going to be playing Spellbreak. So join us and come play. I'd also really appreciate it if you could hit that thumbs up button on the video. It helps YouTube know that you enjoyed it and helps share our rainbow and sunshine vibes with other people. I hope you have a happy rest of your weekend. We'll be back on Tuesday if we don't, for some reason do some other little bonus stream or something in between now and then. But most likely we'll be back on Tuesday with more Spellbreak. So until then, have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.